I got the shame of adult child of an alcoholic. I got the love of an alcoholic. And I got both, and God was responsible for both. I'm a jerk, but I would be more of a jerk if it weren't for the adult child issues that I deal with. And I've learned to love because Jesus said, if you then being evil know how to give good gifts to your children, how much more your Father in heaven. And I remember reading that and saying, no way. If God loves me 1/5 as much as my Father, I've got it made. I'm home free. I'm valuable. I'm important. My biography. Think about your father. Think about the hard places in your life and the losses when your child died. When the prognosis was not what you expected. When you went to AA and it didn't help and it took you so long to get sober. When you got that promotion and then lost it. When the hurricane hit your house and destroyed it. When the pain was bad and the nights were sleepless and somebody found out about your secrets, every bit of that is the God of the universe, your Father, fixing your shame and your guilt and your fear. So, if Dan is right, a good thing to do is to start this week by writing your biography, not for publication, but for inspiration. And be as honest as you can, and when you start, pray, Lord, bring it back to me. Bring it back to me, all of it, the stuff I've forgotten that was so painful that I don't want to remember, and the times when I laughed and danced for joy. Bring it all back. And then the second step, moving from biography, is to edification and meditation. We have a tendency to do spiritual things and say, well, I've done that. I pray the Lord's Prayer most mornings, so I do everything I'm supposed to do. R.C. Sproul in his classes used to call on students to pray before they began their classes. And then he would critique their prayers and the theology of their prayers until one day he called on a student and the student got up and prayed the Lord's Prayer. And R.C. said, that's not fair. Well, I pray the Lord's Prayer in the morning to make sure that I've covered everything Jesus told me that I needed to cover. But I know I've got to go deeper than that. And in the quietness, I've got to go to those places that are a part of my life, and I got to think about them. I got to ask God, are you sure that was you? You seemed that you left me alone. You didn't protect me. Are you sure that's you? Are you sure you gave me that kind of father? Are you sure that my sin was something that's a part of your sovereignty? Are you sure?